Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us at 7. I'm Tracey McCain.
I'm Caitlin Nuclo. There are extremely cold temperatures on the way that we all need to plan for. So your First Alert meteorologist, Tyler Hughes, is here with the latest as we do that First Alert weather every 10 minutes or less. Hey, good morning, Tyler.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, if you haven't taken the time, like earlier this week when we had the winter weather, to like break out the gloves, break out the hats, right? You gotta do it today, because tomorrow you are really going to need them. Even right now, temperatures are in the 20s for the most part. We're at 29 in Hartford, 28 Meriden. We're sitting in the low to mid 30s along the immediate shoreline, and today is going to be a chilly day, all things considered. You know, the average high temperature for today in Hartford is about 44 degrees, and today high temperatures will only top out in the lower 40s along the immediate shoreline. So highs this afternoon, 33 to 42. The 33 will be up in Litchfield County. That's where it will be the chilliest, middle to upper 30s for us. A sunny start, but we'll see clouds on the increase through the day. That could lead to a few isolated snow showers, but the wind will be gusting at times. It'll be a windy afternoon as well, so it will feel more like the lower 30s as we head through the afternoon. So plan ahead to bundle up today, and you're going to need to bundle up even more tomorrow. Tomorrow, air temperatures are going to remain below freezing all day long. This is the coldest air we've seen since March of this year. Let me show you what's going on here in Futurecast. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., temperatures will be in the single digits in some places. Look at this, 6 Torrington, 3 in Salisbury, up to 12 degrees in Hartford, 14 even down in New Haven. By the afternoon, it doesn't get much better. We're looking at temperatures in the 20s for most, just around 30 degrees, but all of us will remain below freezing throughout the day tomorrow. So it is shaping up to be a cold one. At least we're dry for the next couple of days, aside for the chance of an isolated snow shower here or there. But it looks like we get into more of an unsettled pattern later on next week. We see some more chances for snow showers. We have a couple of clipper systems that pass through. That's the next big thing in our forecast as well. So we'll have all the details plus more information on this cold air coming up in just a few minutes. Right now, though, let's get you out to the roads on this Thursday morning. Good morning, Kate.
All right, good morning. Hey, we're on top of a couple of issues as you're heading out the door. Breaking First Alert in Bristol. We've got Washington Street closed between Central and Garden Streets. Utility pole came down during a crash here just a few hours ago, which means people waking up without power through this area. We've been told that there are about 300 customers waking up in the dark here in Bristol this morning. Crews working to make some repairs there. We'll keep you posted as soon as we get any updates. Also, we've picked up this breaking First Alert here in Hartford. We got a crash 91 northbound in Hartford between exits 32 and 33. You can see the right lane there is closed, and we're going to see some delays through that stretch. So if you are heading out the door here this morning, that's going to impact you. We're also dealing with this. This literally just popped up. You can see Connecticut State Police arriving on scene. Very heavy delays here through this area. We got looks like a couple vehicles involved in this right now as well in Meriden along 691, right around exit 2B here. So again, a couple of crashes that we're following for you, some delays that are picking up as well across the state. Let's get you those drive times as you're heading out the door. I expect to see some more delays into Hartford. And then you can see normal delays 95 southbound towards the George Washington Bridge. Let's a quick check at your Connecticut Chevy First Alert traffic report driven by your Connecticut Chevy dealers.
All right, we just got that first alert for some of the coldest air of the season heading into our state tonight and into tomorrow.
Yeah, we need to get ready for it. So experts say there are things that you can do right now to protect your home. Your reporter Roger Suzanne in live to show us what we can all do. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning, ladies. Yeah, we know it's going to be very, very chilly in our state, so we have to protect our homes. But I want to start with the worst case scenario. What if you wake up tomorrow, you hit your faucet and nothing comes out? That could mean your pipes are frozen. What you're going to want to do is grab a hairdryer. That's right, like I borrowed from Tracey McCain here. Get it going and have it run up and down your pipes. If you haven't already had a major issue, that could save the day for you. Now, first and foremost, though, we want to prevent that kind of issue. So what you would need to do, make sure you crank up the heat in your home to at least 60 degrees in every bathroom and kitchen that you have, and open up your kitchen cabinets. That way, the warm air can get to your pipes. And also, turn your faucet onto just a little bit of a trickle there. That way, that moving water hopefully can prevent your pipe from freezing. Also, you probably should go out and spend, if you don't have any insulation on your pipes, go spend $10, $15 at a local hardware store. It could save you a lot more than that with a problem. You can also use heated blankets or towels in a pinch. They'll do the exact same thing. with more on these freezing tips. We'll have them coming up in about a half an hour. Live for Channel 3 Eyewitness News, I'm Roger, Suzanne, and I'll send it back to you guys.
All right, Roger, that's some great tips. I learned a whole lot in that segment, and it's a great time to make sure everyone has a WFSB First Alert weather app as we get ready for that cold air to move in.
Right now, a big update here to a story that we've been following for days now.
The State Inspector General's office and Stamford police are investigating after they say a body, pipe bombs, and other explosives were found inside a home in Stamford. Officers first responded to a home on Oak Lawn Avenue Tuesday morning when the homeowner refused to accept an eviction notice.
Yeah, police say the suspect, now identified as 63-year-old Jed Parkington, shot and killed himself after an hours-long standoff and a shootout with police. The road was closed again yesterday morning so the bomb squad could make sure the home was safe. Police are now looking into how long the body was inside the home.
Happening today, a big decision for parents and families in Cheshire. The Board of Education could be voting on a plan to move forward with redistricting, which could impact where your child goes to school next year.
Your reporter Anna Stansfield explains what this could mean for you and what it has to do with population growth in the town.
We've been talking about some of these issues for months. Before the school year started, I met with the superintendent who at that time was worried about overcrowded buses. Now we know that they're moving forward with construction on 2 new schools to help keep up with some of the growth that they're experiencing. But they say that's not going to be enough, meaning redistricting might be the necessary step forward. Since COVID, there's been a population boom in Cheshire, and with that comes an increase in kids, making classrooms and school hallways even busier. 2 new elementary schools are currently under construction, but district leaders say that's not going to solve the problem. For months, they've been looking over 5 plans to set new attendance zones across the district, hoping to spread kids out more evenly across the school system, while also taking into account the closure of the Chapman School at the end of the school year. Right now, we know the Board of Education has 2 preferred plans out of the 5 that they're looking at. They are going to reassess all of them tonight and potentially make a decision on the plan they want to move forward with. We're going to, of course, be following this meeting and bring you any updates later tonight if a decision is made. I'm your reporter in Cheshire, Anna Stansfield, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
We have new information this morning. A West Haven police officer facing an assault charge after he allegedly punched a man in the head 18 times during an arrest back in July. Police say Officer Richard Mercado responded to a call and went to go put a man under arrest. That's when the man hit the officer in the face, and when police say the officer hit the person back repeatedly, even after he stopped resisting. The chief says the officer's actions are not representative of the department, and he's trying to pull his certification. The officer is due back in court later this month. This morning, police say an armed robber is on the run after stealing cash from a gas station in New London.
The robbery happened at Sully's Mobile on Vauxhall Street late Tuesday night. Your reporter Sierra Jordan shares us with New London police and what they're telling business owners on how to protect themselves.
Good morning, Caitlin, Tracy. Police are reminding business owners how to protect their stores so they don't become victims. The goal is to keep both employees and customers safe. Police rolled out these safety tips after an armed robbery at Sully's Mobile on Vauxhall Street Tuesday night around 9:50. Investigators say a man walked into the store wearing a mask and gloves, pulled out a handgun, demanded money, and then took off. New London police say safety is their top priority. They're urging business owners to follow these prevention measures. Install visible security cameras and alarm systems, use drop safes and limit cash in registers, post signs indicating limited cash on hand, and install adequate lighting both inside and outside your business. Police say to always trust your instincts and report any suspicious activity by calling 911. As of now, this is an ongoing investigation, and if you have any information related to this robbery, you are encouraged to reach out to New London Police. Your reporter live in New London, Sierra Jordan, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
An update now this morning. You still need to wait at least one more day before dropping off garbage at the Branford transfer station. Town leaders had hoped to reopen it today, but it remains closed while crews clean up damage left behind by a fire. You can see the pictures here over the weekend. Officials are expecting it to be back open tomorrow. Curbside trash and recycling continues on schedule.